Today it's a fun get ready with me featuring this golden glowy summer look perfect for us over 50 gals. That's coming up. Welcome back, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50 where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Today it's a fun, easy, casual get ready with me, and I'm putting together a golden glowy look for my big day of going to the farmer's market and meeting my daughter after she gets off of work. I just wanted something casual and glowy, and that's what I'll be putting together today. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. As always, all products mentioned today will be listed and linked below, and they'll also be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's get into it. I'm so excited to do this get ready with me this morning. For some reason, I'm just really in the mood for it. Also, this is my Whitefish, Montana cup, and I'm actually drinking tea today. I lived in Whitefish, Montana for a year, and I lived there because Whitefish is right next to Glacier National Park. I'm an avid hiker, so I wanted to live there for a year and really get to know the park, which I did. It was fabulous. Someday, if you're interested, I'll throw up some pictures of my year in Montana. It was so much fun. Before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to update you on, and the first one is the NIRA. I don't know if you saw the video I did on the NIRA. This is a home laser device, and if you didn't see it, I'll go ahead and put it up here if you're interested. It's way too early for a review on this. I told you guys that I would do it every morning, that I would promise to do it every morning, and we'd check 60 and 90 days down the road. Well, there's a couple of things I wanted to tell you that's been happening since I started using it. First of all, I've been using it twice a day, which I'm really surprised at, because I'm not real compliant often when it takes extra effort to do something. What's really satisfying about doing this is that it's so quick, and I really feel like it's going to give me results. At least that's my big hope, and I kind of feel like it will. So it's really easy for me to do it twice a day, which I'm really surprised at. The second thing I want to point out is the difference in my eyes already, which I'm not, I don't want to go out on the limb and say it's 100% the NIRA, but this is the only thing I'm doing different. What I'm doing with this is that I'm not only doing it underneath in my crow's feet area underneath my eyes, but I'm doing it along right underneath my eyebrow. And what I started noticing about a week ago, my movable lid is much more visible. It's like there's a lot more space there now. So much more on this eye than this eye. But I can really tell a difference, and I can tell a difference when I blink my eyes. You know how you can feel the fold in your eyelid? So I don't know, we'll see. I'm really, really pleased, and if it only had done that, I'd still be pretty doggone happy, because that's a big thing. That heavy eyelid is a big thing for me. So the fact that my movable lid is showing up a lot more, I'm really thrilled about that. The second thing I want to talk about before we get started is a nail update. You guys know that I use these Kiss nails. I really love them. I've gotten it down so I can do it so quickly. They last probably 2.5 to 3 weeks on me. So I've started ordering my nails off the Kiss website, because I've noticed that the CVS and the Rite Aid in my town, it just looks like they haven't had an order in months, because there's like 2 products hanging in a big old area. And Amazon, they've gotten really expensive on Amazon. They're getting kind of wise to the fact that people are ordering these because of the whole kerfluffle thing and we can't get our nails done. So I've been going to the Kissed website and ordering them, and if you order a certain amount, of course you get free shipping, which I do because I know I'm going to use them. So this is what I want to share with you. This is the French Nude nail that I've been ordering for a long time, and I got a whole packet of them because I ordered several. And if you'll look, the shape of the nail is different. They've changed it. And to be honest with you, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, not so much. I like it more of that rounded square thing right down here. So the picture hasn't been updated, but the shape of the nail has. Well, I put them on last night for the first time, the new style. And I have to tell you, I love them even more than the other ones, which I'm so surprised at. You can see them right here. Here's the difference. The nail itself is thinner at the tip and longer. So I was not able to just put them on and go like I was with the old ones. I had to actually trim them and then file them. but I like the shape a lot better. I think it's a lot prettier. Additionally, it seems like they've changed the profile of the nail so that it is rounder as it sits on your bed, which works really well for me. I don't have flatter nail beds. I have very rounded nail beds. So what I've found is that the nail itself, because it's now more rounded, kind of almost snaps onto my nail, which holds the nail really, really well. They were super easy to put on. I didn't get any air bubbles underneath any of them. So loving the updated nails from Kiss. At first I didn't think I would, but I'm really pleased with them now. Let's go ahead and hop into the Get Ready With Me. My goal today is I want to do a bronzy, glowy, kind of golden summer casual makeup look. I'm just going to the farmer's market later on today, and then I'm going to meet my daughter after she gets off of work. So I want it to just be a summer casual look today. I've prepped my face with my serums and moisturizers and of course my sunscreen, and on my lips today I'm using the City Lift. You guys know that this is kind of my new deal on my lips lately. It really does seem to smooth out the lines in my lips, and I appreciate that. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using the Milani. Tap just a little dot between two fingers and that just goes right on my lids. For face primer, because I want kind of a glowy look, I'm going to be using the Catrice Prime and Fine Fresh It Up. This gives a little bit of a glowy look. Just a little dot on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take that and smooth it over my face. And then I always like to make sure that I get it underneath my eyes so that my concealer will stay put even better. On my brows, I'm going to be using the Shady Slim Brow Pencil from LA Girl. I'm not sure what the color is. I think it's light brown. The lettering is so tiny I can't read it. I've used this a few times. I'm still not sure if I'm in love with it or not, but we'll give it a whirl today. And I like to start by kind of lining out the bottom of my brow to give me a starting place. I'm going to work on complexion first today, which is unusual for me, and I'm going to be using the Misha BB Cream. This is such a light, beautiful finish for the summer. It's a glowy, soft coverage on your skin. I get this in the color 21. I just squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. That is probably more than I need, but we'll give it a whirl. So as you guys can probably tell, I got my hair cut finally yesterday. So I tell you, I've never been happier to see my hairdresser. I was so thrilled, and it feels so good to have my hair a little bit shorter again. My hair just grows like a weed, so when I can't get in to see my hairdresser, things really change for me. She styled it yesterday. It looked so cute. I'll go ahead and throw up a couple of pictures. I wish I could do it how she does it. I'm going to have her give me a lesson. I got my hair cut yesterday, and tomorrow the color gets done, so I'm going to be really thrilled with that. It's been so long, my gray roots, holy smokes, are really growing in. Isn't that just a pretty natural look on the skin? I love that Misha. It's a great BB cream, and if you're looking for something light for summer, I can really recommend it. I'm going to set the Misha down with a little bit of this Coty Airspun powder. Just tap a little bit on my brush, tap it off, and then just pat that around to set that in a little bit. I've been loving this Truly Yours concealer from JOA. You know, JOA is the same company as Kiss, so if you're putting an order in on the website, you can get both of them, which is great because then it adds up and gets the free shipping. I got this in the brightener color. I'm really, really liking it. A little dot on my finger and tap it in between two fingers, and then just put it right in the inner corner there. And I try to tap it up into that little cavern up there too to try to counteract the shadow that's there. And then what's left of my fingers, I just work that out towards the outside of my eye. Then just to set that concealer down, a little bit of setting spray on my finger, and then I just tap that really lightly underneath each eye. Once the setting spray is dry underneath my eyes, I go in with the e.l.f. HD powder and just set it down. Tap a little bit on my brush, tap it off, and then just very lightly dust that underneath the eyes. And then I always just tap that out really gently with my sponge. I have a new bronzer I'm going to use today, which I'm really excited about. This is from Milani. This is their Silky Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Sunkissed. I've heard a lot of good things about this bronzer, so I'm excited to give it a whirl. I'm using my new e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I love this thing. Just swirl around a little bit and then start working that around my face. I always like to start up in my hairline in case I get too much on my brush, then I don't have a big splotch of bronzer right in the middle of my face. Gosh, that's a pretty color. Isn't that pretty? I think I'm gonna like this. I don't really tan or self-tan, so bronzer is my best friend during the summer to make it look like I've got that healthy glow. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes. It just has the most beautiful peachy glowy with a little gold shift. It's so, so pretty. Tap a little bit on my brush, and then I just try to hit the outside upstairs area of my cheek. Isn't that just the prettiest glow? I love that color. I'm going to go in with my big complexion brush from e.l.f. I love this thing. This is the second one I bought. And just blend it all in. I use the heck out of this brush. It's just a real workhorse for me. So I have a question for you. Come fall, I'm going to start doing more fashion on my channel. I'm going to try to do a little fashion collection for each of the seasons, fall, winter, spring, summer, obviously. And what I want to know is, what are your favorite brands? What brands would you like to see? Either stores or particular brands within a store, so that I can know what to look for. I'm going to start trying to do a few fashion videos every month, and then every quarter kind of do a little roundup of what I see the styles are that are coming in for the fall, and then do a little roundup every quarter on what I think the styles are that are really great for us over 50 gals. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite brands are, and I'll make note of that. For a highlighter, I'm going to use a good old classic. This is the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown. I think this is one of the first highlighters I bought when I first started my channel, and I've just loved it ever since. It has a nice golden shift and a glowy golden look is what I'm after today, so I thought it'd be the perfect fit. Get a little bit on my brush, tap it off. I like to hit the very, very tops of my cheeks. Isn't that just the prettiest shift? And then I always like to put a little bit right on the front, and then back in with my blending brush to blend that all out. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using a combination of two palettes. This is the e.l.f. Bite-Size palette in the color Cream and Sugar. You know how popular these are. And then this is my tried and true love of my life. This is the Tarte. I think it's the Amazonian Clay palette. I used the heck out of this. It has so many great neutral shades in it and these great bronzers down here. I love this thing. So I'm going to be starting in with a base color from here and then going in with additional shades from here. I'm going to take a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, dip it into this cream color right here, and that's going to go all over both lids. Now I'm going to take a small crease brush, dip it into the Milani bronzer, and use that to define my crease. Then in with the blending brush to really blend that out. Now I'm going to take a more detailed brush and tap it into this dark, rich chocolate brown. This is such a pretty color right here. And that's going to go just in the outside corner of each eye. Just tap that into the corner of each eye and up into the crease. Bring it down along the lash line just a little bit. It's amazing how pigmented these colors are in this little palette. I mean, for $3, it's such a great buy. Back in with a blending brush to blend that out, and I don't want to move that color very much. I just want to keep it right in that area. I just want to soften the edges. So just small soft circles right on that dark brown color. Now I'm going to take my finger and dip it into this shimmer shade right here. It's kind of a soft gold shade. It's just super pretty. And that's just going to go right over the lid. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, I feel like I have so much more eyelid now than I used to. Don't you love skincare? Now I'm going to take just a little detail brush, tap it into that shimmer shade, and I'm just going to put that right in the corner of my eye. I don't generally do this much because that's not the best part of my face. It's pretty wrinkly in there, but I just kind of feel like it today. I've gone ahead and curled my lashes on this eye, and I'm going to tightline with the Rimmel Exaggerate pencil. I love this pencil for tightlining. If you haven't tightlined before, it looks scary. It's super easy. All you do is run that pencil right underneath your lashes, just back and forth, and try to work that pencil in between all those lashes at the base. You're not necessarily trying to get it in that waterline or that skin underneath the lashes, but you really want to coat the base of the lashes. And that'll give you just a much more defined lash line. For mascara today, I'm going to be using the Lash Princess in the False Lash Effect. This is the Princess in the green tube. That's what everybody knows it about. This is a great mascara. It's only $5. It just does a terrific job. Has a standard wand. It really does a fabulous job of lengthening and volumizing your lashes. For lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Pencil in Nude Suede Shoes and the Baddest Beige from Maybelline. This is one of my favorite nude lipsticks. It's just such a beautiful color and it has the creamiest texture. If you haven't tried this and you love nude lipstick, give this a whirl. I think you'll love it. Isn't that just the prettiest new lip? Just to finish off the complexion, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass Ambient Glow. This is in the dim light. I mean, if I'm not glowy enough, I'm going to add some more, but I just can't resist. This is what the color looks like. It just puts a lovely shimmer over your skin. A little bit on a big fluffy brush, tap it off, and then I just dust that over my face. I don't think I could get more glowy. What do you think? Here we have the finished look. I'm really enjoying this golden bronzy look, particularly for the summer and particularly just for an easy, fun day. So this was a big success for me. A few of the standouts, of course, the Misha BB Cream, and I'm loving this sun-kissed bronzer from Milani. It went on really well, it blended out, and I think it gave me just a look like I've been in the sun, which I haven't. I always wear a hat. It does give me a little bit of glow to my skin. I'm surprised at how much I like this Shady Slim pencil from LA Girl. It did a great job on my brows. I think I would like a little bit lighter color or a little more ashy. I'll keep you posted if I'm able to find this in a little more ashy tone, but I like the formula a lot. And of course, these darling little bite-sized palettes from e.l.f. They're such a winner. It was a big hit for e.l.f. and everyone is loving them, including me. I like the look it created today, and I like the real shimmer on my lid. I think it's very, very pretty, particularly for a summer look. And of course, Baddest Beige from Maybelline. This is such a hit for a neutral lip. The formula is so creamy. It's a real pleasure to wear and I'm enjoying it. I want to thank you for joining me for this golden glowy summer look. I had a lot of fun and I hope you did too. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to tell me down in the comments below what clothing brands that you would love to see on the channel. I would really appreciate that. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, be sure to stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.